People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, is currently the world's largest animal rights organization in the world. With about 300 employees and over 2 million members and supporters, they are found mostly in the United States of America, the United Kingdom, Germany, the Netherlands, India, and the Asia-Pacific region. Their slogan is, "Animals are not ours to eat, wear, experiment on, or use for entertainment."
Oh really? Tell me more about this organization.
It was founded in March 1980 by Ingrid Newkirk and Alex Pacheco. At that time, there were 5 people. One of them was Kim Stallwood, a member of the British Union for the Abolition of Vivisection, a group fighting against animal testing. They gained attention when Alex Pacheco went undercover in an animal testing lab and photographed images of 17 macaque monkeys being tested and tortured. With their dorsal root ganglion, a part of a spinal nerve, cut off, they were unable to feel their arms and legs. Restraints, electric shocks, and withholding of food were used, forcing them to move the limb they could not feel.
Oh no. That's horrible. Did they do anything about it?
Yes, of course they did. The police entered the lab and removed the monkeys. Edward Taub, a psychologist working at the lab, was charged with 17 counts of animal cruelty at that time. He survived all the trials and was overturned on appeal. It came to a conclusion that the Maryland's animal cruelty legislation did not apply to federally funded laboratories. The case inspired celebrities and politicians, which led to the modification of the Animal Welfare Act in 1985.
Oh wow! What is the Animal Welfare Act?
The Animal Welfare Act and Regulations is the minimum standard of care and treatment to certain animals. It includes transportation, research, commercial sale and the exhibition to the public.
Oh. So what other things have PETA done to change the world?
Some things that PETA have done have been considered extreme or not necessary in the advance of animal rights. Such actions include distributing misguiding messages or images and providing biased and invalid information. A positive change they have caused to animals is to make a few companies go for free. One event that have been considered extreme is when PETA criticized President Obama for exterminating a fly in one of his interviews. One method that is used in the organization is killing animals to prevent them from being tortured. This has been highly criticized and have been categorized as an ineffective way to help animals.
How has the media responded to the things PETA has done?
Most of it has been taken negatively and the media have been quite biased with what they do. Sometimes, the information that they receive is improvised and slightly modified to attract more audiences or to make the stories interesting. Most information come from the same source as news channels are connected with each other, so they can receive the same information. So one news network could decide to visit another news channel's website to see the latest info.
So, does the media affect people's views on the organization?
Yes, it does. The media could change people's minds on the organization by providing biased information and decreasing or slowing down the population of supporters. People have already made groups and websites going against PETA. The organization have protested against large fast food restaurant chains such as McDonald's and have made rivals with companies that have dominated the food market. They also did campaigns against a range of other things including fishing, the killing of animals identified as pests, the keeping of chained backyard dogs, cockfighting, dogfighting, and bullfighting. The series of protests they have done has also made a lot of people hate them and they are not gaining a lot of respect.
So, what could we do to help animals and animal rights?
The number one thing we could do to help animals is to go vegan. Meaning that you won't have any food that is from an animal, including dairy products. 100 farmed animals could be saved if an individual has a vegan diet for a year. People could stop using products or clothing containing traces of animals or their fur, and buy things that are animal cruelty-free or not tested on animals. Attending voluntary programs could also help animals. People could teach others about helping animals and it would really make a difference for them.
Oh. Wow. Thank you very much. I've really enjoyed this conversation. I'll see what I can do to help animals.
There's a better future ahead and you could make a difference.